Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Baylor Bears offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Wide open spaces. There he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So Houston's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
And he had it for a second, but it... dribbled out of his hand. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Hold and finds his man on the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
He'll do it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
Catch in the middle. It's win. downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He'll pitch it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally, don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
He'll keep it himself. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
The Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down. Finds his man down the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. Picks up the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the left side. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the option. Now the pitch. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. And they'll miss the connection here on third.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. They'll run the option. Finds a little space. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the... are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Touchdown, Houston. They wanted... Coming out on first down with the play fake. Made a defender miss. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking downfield, it's Bennett. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Bears will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here comes the Houston offense once again. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground. First drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Young. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The Cougars backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. He'll set up to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They've got the screen set up. It's a running room. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Quickly out to the tight end. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half.
Number 38 on the field goal.
That one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
The option look. Give to the running back. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round. Oof.
Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Bennett. Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll toss it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Sanford. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defense. The shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Bennett. Under fire. He's going to take off. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Goes to the option. Look out, he's got room. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play.
Oh, a lot of space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run. Back to pass, it's Bennett. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On third down, going up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. And the Bears line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. At the 40, there he goes. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. So first down will open up the final period. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's second and long. They send the tight end in motion. And back to the air on second down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Pushes ahead. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Going right back to the well, and this... bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Bennett. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Right on the money. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bears are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Fires to the middle. Holds it in. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put two.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Trying to take it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't think the made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. Turning on the Jets. And we have breaking news. They score yet another. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Going with the counter play here. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down at use the play fake, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. It's a seam wide open. And he affects his defense with the scramble. Another 1st down and yet another big gain.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
And his throw is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense... cover, but it's not going to make any difference. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. Slithers into space. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanford. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Houston wants to play fast. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away to find some room. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
Man, and that wasn't a miss by much. And listen, as a quarterback, you don't want to miss inside. That's for sure where the danger is. But he leads him just a little bit too far out of bounds. You can tell receiver tries to throttle down, tries to get those feet in, but he couldn't.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Patriot. Black 14.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.